내가 어떤 길을 걷고 있을까라고 되게 고민을 많이 했던 해였고.
BTS has achieved a lot since their debut, and even the boys mentioned how they didn't expect to receive this amount of love just by doing the thing they like the most. We can't deny the fact that the seven boys are living a life far from how they used to before. Despite being the most sought-out K-pop group today, the boys had been very candid about the fact that being under the spotlight can be overwhelming at times. And sad to say, there will be moments when they can feel how burdensome the pressure is and expectations other people have for them. This is the reason why there are times the seven boys of BTS found themselves having a hard time dealing with the fame they have, and honestly, it's heartbreaking to hear what it has cost BTS to be where they are today. Would you even believe that the Golden Magne even thought about giving up because of the undeniably huge amount of pressure and expectation on his shoulders after garnering worldwide stardom? If you are ready to hear more about this, then buckle up because we will be talking about how fame and living under the spotlight affected the seven boys of BTS. After they made their debut in 2013, it had been an uphill climb for BTS, and despite being hardworking and undeniably talented, it was not an easy road towards stardom because not everyone was very keen on their image back then. This was because fans deemed their music a far cry from what a K-pop superstar should be. As you may know, BTS categorized their songs as hip-hop and R&B, accompanied with intriguing lyrics and concepts mainly focusing on youth, life, and challenges, which is not very mainstream K-pop.
5, 6, 7, 8. La 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 la.
Despite the lack of recognition during their early debut days, the boys pursued and stuck to this raw image, and soon enough, it caught the attention of people around the world. And from there on, the rest was history. From selling out countless concerts to topping charts one after another, not to mention how they are racking up millions up to billions of views on YouTube like it's a piece of cake, BTS had come a long way, and without a doubt, they attained success no one ever imagined possible. But turns out, life under the spotlight is not always dazzling and sparkling because on a recent interview with Billboard, the boys revealed the shocking truth behind the fame and what's the true cost of being the top K-pop group today. Taking the front cover of Billboard magazine 2021, the members revealed their honest feelings about being dubbed as the phenomenal breakthrough K-pop group of the century. Suga started by saying this: "We are not exceptional people. Our plate is small. We're these rice bowl-sized guys getting so much poured into it. It's overflowing." The rapper actually used the Korean expression which is used to describe lack of ability or small-mindedness when asked what he thought about the massive success they achieved throughout their career. The members seconded this statement, and we can only imagine the amount of pressure they have to deal with to be where they are today. And indeed, the pressure had been overwhelming. From the dreamful 7 that they were when they debuted, BTS had conquered a lot of stages I bet no one thought they can achieve. And with that, it is only natural that people will still want more from them and even ask them things they are not sure they can cater, which is only one of the many downsides their popularity has brought upon them. Remember how I mentioned Jungkook almost thought about giving up because he can't take it anymore? Well, in an interview with Weverse magazine, the Golden Magne revealed that while being famous does look fancy and surreal from an outsider's perspective, in reality it's not very appealing lifestyle, to the point that he almost considered the idea of leaving the group because his plate was full. This was also true when the Magne was sent to America before their debut. Feeling too overwhelmed by the new environment, Jungkook confessed that he had a mental breakdown and thought about giving up. Thankfully, the youngest member of BTS decided to stay, and surely fans are as relieved as I am for that decision. Don't worry, Cookie, ARMYs will always be here to support you. Aside from this, there have been numerous times the boys had shared how becoming a superstar changed their life, for the good and also for the bad. Hopping on private jets, traveling from one country to another, and meeting millions of fans worldwide is definitely a dream come true for every artist. I bet from an outsider's point of view, BTS is living the life. But what they don't know is that all this glamorous and luxurious experience is only one side of the coin. During a live broadcast he did on his birthday, Suga was asked about what he feels about being a superstar. To this, Suga answered very honestly about how fame had made a lot of difference to BTS's professional life. And even on the contrary, his daily life hasn't changed much at all. This doesn't mean he's not being restricted one way or another. This is the reason why in their docu-series Break the Silence, Suga has mentioned how he misses certain aspects of normal life. He even said this: "I'm really jealous of people who can go out to eat, travel, go to the movies with friends, and things like that. Those things are really special to me because I find them hard to do." It was very sad, to say the least, hearing how the members realize that fame has a price, and for them, it's their ordinary life taken away from them. Suga further explained that they gain as much as they lose and vice versa, and in the case of BTS, it's the loss of the ordinary to the point that walking outside, eating with friends, and hanging out without worrying about being followed, which is just part of the ordinary life of others, became something very special for them since they are superstars now. Of course, fans can't help but feel their heartbreak after hearing the member statement, and honestly, it will make you realize what's really at stake if you want to be number one, right? While it might be true that fame warms you, it's also very obvious that there will be a time that it will burn you, especially since with popularity like BTS, the amount of hate the group gets is also overwhelming. We all know that being a member of a popular K-pop group means that everyone has a say in everything you do, especially how you look. This is because as a public figure, almost every action you take is under scrutiny. This also means that it can get pretty stressful because one wrong act or comment can ruin your entire career. As a matter of fact, in an interview with 동아일보, RM admitted that in the early years of his idol career, he was reading and taking to heart every single hate crime he came across. But thankfully, the leader revealed that he learned to ignore what other people had to say. In one of his V-Live, RM even told fans to just mic drop whenever they encounter a similar situation. And if that's not the best way to deal with haters, then I don't know what is. Going back to their Billboard 2021 cover, V stated that the pressure has been overwhelming, especially when the boys themselves didn't expect that they could achieve this much. Suga even shared that his dreams were small to begin with, thus dealing with this much fame was very overwhelming.
Well, the Billboard Music Award goes to...
Here we go.
BTS!
Luckily, the boys were able to figure out how to go around the popularity and success they attained. The eldest revealed how their perspective got wider as they got older, while J-Hope thanked their experiences, which he mentioned as the reason behind their growth. Jimin also revealed that he got calmer as years passed, and it was truly lovely to hear how much they grew and how the love of ARMYs made it possible for them to embrace the life they have right now, despite how overwhelming it can get. It also plays a big role that the boys got each other. Fans know how close BTS are, and it's no secret that they treat each other as family. While speaking to Apple Music's Zane Lowe in a new episode of the music service's Essential Radio series, the group reflected on the fame that has come with their success. In this episode, RM shared some heartwarming words for his members as he didn't hesitate to share his honest feelings about the boys. When asked how they deal with the overwhelming pressure and expectation brought by their massive fame, the leader answered saying, "At least we've got 6 people beside us that understand each other, and I'm really grateful that I have these 6 people." I know fans were glad to hear that even though being an influential public figure demands a high price, the burden is 7 times lighter since the boys have each other's back, and I bet they will conquer a lot more in the future. Well, do you think BTS still gets overwhelmed by their growing popularity? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, make sure to give this video a like and stay tuned for more. See you!